turn it off. Is it working? It's a good mic. I can't even tell I'm using one. So I'm going to be reading from 2 forthcoming manuscripts today, and one of them is my Saraband book, I Have to Go Back to 1994 and Kill a Girl, which is coming out in the next couple of months, and also from a forthcoming chapbook, Small Shrines, which is mostly pop cultural sort of odes to minor celebrities. So I'll be mixing them in and out a little bit. This first one is from I Have to Go Back to 1994 to Kill a Girl. It's the opening piece, and pretty much all you need to know to understand, to give you some context for the poems, is that the narrator's, it's sort of a time travel murder mystery, and the narrator's multiple dimensions of herself keep having to go back in time and correct each other's mistakes. But they keep getting in each other's way, and they don't have complete information to put the mystery together, if that makes any sense at all. The first piece is after the crime's already been committed. It's called Okay, But You Haven't Seen the Last of Me. Okay, but you haven't seen the last of me. I wake up somewhere in Ohio, or that's how it smells. There's a phone in my hand. I'm 30 years old. No, the phone is 30 years old. Its memory's been erased. I'm naked, but for one of those hollowed scarves. It keeps peeling off like a seed pod. I'm afraid my scents will fall out, get lost in the snow, and make more of me. Up ahead, I think, there's a covered bridge. I remember her eyes, but not her name. 2 busts of ivory, dead composers in very cold water. Her name touches my lungs like the edge of a plate. Hypothermia, Sault Ste. Marie up ahead. I climb a tree and look into the future. A hope chest full of nuts, rats in a burrow. Her body banked against mine, an obsolete piece of machinery I keep for some reason. I can still turn it on. So one little person gets shot in the RV park, and suddenly the place is flooded with searchlights and math rock. Men with boring haircuts pick up plastic deer, shake the spare keys out of them, put them back down. They've got me bike-chained to the picnic table because I'm the prime suspect. Because somebody told somebody that I'm the type of person who leaves her suitcase unattended at the airport. All the detectives are drunk. It's Oktoberfest. Between interrogations, they pound on the picnic table, demanding meats and puddings. "What's your occupation?" asks the man with the sweaty red mustache. "Adjunct professor," I tell him. "What subject do you teach?" asks a man who looks 8 months pregnant. "Freshman composition," I answer. Their lips quiver like bowstrings, and I can tell the facts have not fallen in my favor. It's as if they've had a collective epiphany. All their lives, I've been forcing them into too tight pants. I don't have a motive, I tell them, as they check the box on the form that says that I do. This is another piece from 1994, when the narrator is trapped in a younger dimension of self. It's called Glass Backlog. Miniature figurines hold court in my back catalog. Broken ears full of college dictionary obscenities. Chad White is, oh my God, in my bedroom with his lesser twins, Stephen, and identically, they're touching everything. Felled animals, the lemony crotches of shed tights. Quietly, the inhabitants of my Reagan years reassume their posts. With every purchase, I'm trying to become better, to upgrade the child's garden of verse. But when I say I've changed, I'm full of terror. And here in the realm of all that is mine, there are mean boys touching my things. This one's the title piece. Is my volume okay? Yeah? Okay. It's called I Have to Go Back to 1994 and Kill a Girl. It's no wonder I'm always tired. With all these tract houses, it's night and cold on my belly in the undeveloped field. Now I have to bury her clothing inside a black garbage bag in Plot D. Police cars roll past, but continue down the treeless parkway, even after shining their lights in me in my freshman sundress. I can only assume they don't see the significance of my presence. But I must say, 1994 is a simpler time. Not everyone is suspect. I crawl up next to my old house and look through a lit window. My mother reads a book in bed. I want to knock on the glass. There's something I need to tell her. This piece is in a similar vein. It's called I Show Up 12 Years Late for Curfew. I appear cold, muddy, unstable in the foyer. My parents are polite, but stiff, like a French host family. They have new children who have new toys, which make intergalactic noises in the night. Their eyes are brown with gold flecks, not like mine. They either can't remember things or don't care that I hate tomatoes. Over dinner, my mother asks my middle name. When I tell her, she says, "Oh yes?" Trying to feel relevant now is a bit like touching my own mouth shot full of anesthetic or forming the word boosh while drunk. I survey the unnatural ocean of their new blue carpet and try not to chew like a starving person. This is my family. These people so inept at things like memory and Monopoly, I feel like a trickster god hiding my funny money under the board. This is another piece from 1994. It's called Aaron with the Feathered Hair. Okay. In that case, I'll give you guys a choice. You guys want to hear another ode to a pop cultural celebrity? I mean, a minor celebrity? Yes? I see some nods. Okay, all right. It's fun, whatever. This one's about Mark Ruffalo. Do you guys know who Mark Ruffalo is? Yes, sort of? What is it? People always ask what he's in, and I never know. It's like
Eternal Sunshine.
The Spotless Mind is the obvious one. He's in a lot of stuff. That's the beauty of these sorts of celebrities. You know they're in everything. They're everywhere, but you can't quite tell where they're coming from. Mark Ruffalo, actor, 1967 on. I'm having a baby with Mark Ruffalo, and I don't know what to do about it. Because, right, he's French-Canadian, and he's just gonna run away. I'm having an argument with Mark Ruffalo, but I can't possibly win because he keeps biting his lip and going, yeah. I'm having a relationship with Mark Ruffalo, but it's gotten all political. Like, I try to be sexy, but he just keeps mumbling, buildings don't fall like that. I'm having an affair with Mark Ruffalo, but like the young Marlon Brando, I can't understand him until he gets really PO'd and cries out for Benifer. I'm having a first date with Mark Ruffalo, and he's staring at my breasts, but the way he does it with those earnest brown Wisconsin eyes is like, whoa. I'm having a drink with Mark Ruffalo, but it tastes kind of like Laura Linney, like bittersweet and controlling. And I go, I want to have a baby, Mark Ruffalo. I'm running away with Mark Ruffalo to rural Saskatchewan or some shit. He's a baby daddy with a brain tumor, but we're off the map, off the map. Thank you guys so much.